So when I lived in New York City, there was this oddities market that would come through Brooklyn maybe like twice a year. And a few months ago, I saw that an oddities expo was actually coming to Vegas. I'm not 100% sure if it's the same one that I used to go to in Brooklyn, but I obviously knew I had to go. As soon as I saw that it was coming here, I got so excited. And then Kelly actually reached out to me and said she was interested in going. I think it was before I even told her I wanted to go. So obviously I said, yeah, we absolutely have to go. So that is what we are doing today. Little bit of spooky fun as we're getting into the Halloween season. Very exciting. I'm right now in the middle of a big apartment reorganizing. I'm also trying to do just some minor redecorating, maybe changing out pillow covers, some artwork, things like that. So if I'm gonna buy anything today, that's kind of what I'm looking for. Maybe some decor pieces to put up on the wall, but we'll see. Like, I don't really know what's gonna be there. I'm trying to think of what I've bought in past years at these. Oh, I remember there was one time I bought some used books. So I bought an H.P. Lovecraft book. I don't remember exactly what oddities I bought, but gonna be a lot of fun stuff, gonna be very cool. Kelly should be here shortly, so I'm gonna wrap up here and I'll see you at the expo. We are here. Well, we're getting there, we're walking. Kelly's with me. We're following these people that vibe-wise feel like they're going to the same place as us. Oh, no, they are literally not going to the same. Oh no, I thought they were walking inside that door. I was like, damn, I definitely feel like this was a correct read. Someone's holding a parasol. They're going to the same place as us. We're here at Strange Species, and we have a little mystery mini skull adventure, so we're gonna see what we get. Ooh, purple, good color. Now let's see what's inside. There we go. You might have to tell me what it is. So fun. Oh, look at it. It's a koala? I would never have guessed that. I love it. It's another $5 mystery. We're at Memento Mori Goods. These are my choices. I don't know which one I want. I like them all. Ooh, I got the silver one. That's pretty. Look at that.
That is nice.
Gorgeous. I'm gonna put it on my bag next to my Galaxy gang. Right over here. All right, we are leaving. I got some things. Kelly didn't get anything, but I bought a few things. Wow, it's pretty blown out. What do you think?
Yeah, no.
What happened? Hold on. It's been a few days since the oddities market. I wanted to show you a few other things that I bought. First, from the One Place Strange Species, where I did that $5 mystery game and got the mini koala skull replica, I also bought this unicorn replica. Not really a replica because unicorns aren't real, or are they? But I had this idea that I wanted to buy a plaque and mount it on the plaque, and I did go to Michael's and I found this plaque. I think it was like $1.50 or something. I still need to sand it and paint it, but this is the vibe that we're looking at with that. My little unicorn skull, which I'll mount on this plaque. That'll probably end up on the wall behind me. And even though this is very Halloween-y, I'm probably not going to get to it until after Halloween because I am going to slightly reorganize and redecorate my living room after the season, because for the season, I just want to do some like general Halloween decorating. This will come into play for that. This is something else I bought at the market. It is a little bleeding skull candle. So When you light it, blood will pour out the eyes. This was from a company called Midnight Studio, and they specialize in anatomy-inspired candles. I had bought a bleeding skull candle from just like a chain store last year, so I'm glad to have supported a small business this year. And that sort of segues us into the rest of the video, which is basically going to be Halloween decorating. The reason I want to do it now is because I decided, I know this is something that people do for Vlogmas, but I did this last year during October to count down to Halloween. It was an advent calendar, but because there aren't really Halloween themed advent calendars, I'm going to make my own using this tea company that I love, Get to Steeping. They do horror themed teas. This is their one for It. I have so many of them. I have a ton of tea, so it's so hard for me to get through all of it. So I thought it would be fun to use the tea that I have, make my own advent calendar. So I bought these little boxes. I bought number stickers to number them all. We're going to do 13 leading up to Halloween. And because these are all loose leaf teas, I am going to make my own tea bags to put into the boxes. I want my advent calendar box situation to be displayed in my living room, which is why I thought today was the perfect day to decorate. We'll make the advent calendar and then we will turn my living room into Halloween. I'm so excited. Okay, so first I need to see how many teas I have. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I have 10 and I need 13, but that's fine because I have 3 new flavors I haven't tried before, so I will double those up. A few of these bags are pretty empty. It might be the end of it also, but okay, so we'll put my teas over here, make my little assembly station. On my tray, let's open up the tea bags. So fun! So we're gonna make some custom tea bags. Oh, you know what? I should probably wash my hands, and I probably need a teaspoon or a tablespoon as well to scoop it into the bags. BRB. I actually also forgot I was making myself a cup of tea. It was in the microwave because I let it get cold and then I had to heat it up again because I let it get cold again. And I decided before we even get to the actual tea making, I want to make the boxes. The last thing I'm going to do is put the numbers on because I want it to be a blind grab. But on the inside of the boxes, like on the top here, I want to write what the tea is because since I'm making the custom tea bags, I'm gonna have no idea what the actual tea is. Even though honestly they all look so different, I probably could identify them, but I wanna know what is in each tea. This one I picked up is one of my favorites. It's the Carrie tea, and it's good for menstrual cramps. Okay, let me make the 13 boxes, write all the descriptors, and as I go through, I will tell you what movies are represented here, because I don't think I explained this, but the Get to Steeping teas are all inspired by horror movies. So we have 10 horror movies here that are all now teas. Okay, let's get to it. So yeah, starting with the Carrie tea. It's an herbal tea to help combat the symptoms of Carrie's curse monthly. Chamomile, peppermint. Oh my God, this is hard to write on. I'm gonna do it sideways. And switching over to VO, this is the Be My Victim, the Candyman tea. This is a chamomile and honey tea. Next, the Monster Bash Frankenstein tea. This is a fruity green tea. The mix of bitter and fruitiness from the strawberries is an incredible combination. This is one of my new teas, the Devil's Eyes Halloween tea. It's a smoky, spicy, and sweet black tea. So it's got cinnamon, red chili flakes, but it also has cocoa in it as well. Another new flavor, Lydia's Strange and Unusual Brew. Earl Grey, one of my favorite teas, and this also has these really big dehydrated orange slices in it. And the last new tea, not associated with any movie, the Witch's Brew tea that I'm very excited to try. It's got a lot of different berries, licorice root. I love licorice so much. The Annabelle tea, Annabelle's Escape, one of my favorites. It's an oolong tea, and the bag is almost empty because I drink it a lot. This is the Dancing Clown It tea, and this is a kava tea. Kava is supposed to be mood elevating, but also relaxing. The Twisted Terrifying Terrifier tea, and this is a green tea, but it also has chamomile, lemongrass, apples, and peach too. The Final Girl tea, one of my favorites. It's an Earl Grey white tea with some lavender and cinnamon. Great combination. And I already put the numbers on boxes 11, 12, and 13 because those are going to be repeats of my 3 new flavors, the Halloween, the Beetlejuice, and the Witch's Brew. But the rest of the boxes I'm going to number after I put the tea in, so for days 1 through 10, I will not know which tea I'm picking. Okay, the last thing we need to do for the advent calendar is put on the stickers. I already put on 11, 12, and 13. These, I know what they are, they're the repeat teas, but the rest of them are all on the side. I have no idea what is in each box, so we're just going to label them and figure out day of what I'm drinking. So let's do it. Advent calendar is finished. And obviously, if any of these teas sound good to you, the link is in the description. You obviously don't have to make a whole advent calendar like me, but their teas are really great gifts for the holidays coming up, for the cold weather we're about to start having. So check out their tea. I obviously highly recommend. And let's finish out this video bringing some Halloween decoration into the living room. I feel like I have a generally spooky aesthetic, but I've got a little banner that says Happy Halloween and a few other things I want to change in here. So let's turn around and do it. Okay, here's all the decor, more than I thought. These are some spider webs. Not really sure if I'm gonna use these this year. Last year I put them on my gallery wall. This will be fun, this like spider web situation. Throw it over maybe my bookshelf. These glittery bats, I had them on the wall last year and they did not stay up at all. So I need to lay them on a flat surface. Got an idea for that. I'm literally, as I'm showing you all this, just throwing everything on the floor because I think the table we are on right now is where my tea tray is going to be, so that's probably where we'll set up the advent calendar. Right now the tea tray is on my little bookshelf. We've got some little string lights. I hope that these still work. I brought my plant stand, my very sad plant stand. Inside it has like 1 plant on it now. I might wrap these around the plant stand. Also, these will probably go on the plant stand because they're plants, fake plants. I'm gonna try to revive my plant stand one day. Bat throw blanket. I also have some purple pillows and purple curtains in my bedroom. I think I'm going to bring in here for a purple and orange Halloween vibe. This is my banner. Probably gonna put that above the couch, but not sure. I had it on, I don't remember where I had it last year. Maybe over the fireplace. We'll see, we'll see. My little poisons. I don't know why I bought these. These are so stupid. They're the most useless decor, but they're so cute. I guess I could drink out of them, but I don't know why. I don't feel like they're safe to drink out of. Am I being insane? Tell me. This is not Halloween decor. This is just an old candle. Oh my gosh, and there's a guitar pick. These are not supposed to be here. My skulls, I've got 5 of these guys. Fun. Oh my gosh, I'll find a place for these guys somewhere. My other skeletons, this is Skylar. They're a dragon. Donnie, oh no, wait, should Donnie ride the dragon? Donnie's like way too big for this dragon. Oh my god, he is now a dragon rider. What if I could like put this in the air? No, he's way too big for this dragon. But anyway, we'll come together for now. Donnie and Skylar. And this is Grace. Wait, it makes way more sense. Grace is bigger. There we go. Oh, I wish Grace had wings. That would be sick. Fun. So now they're like a little squad. Anyway, lastly, this is wrapped in plastic because I didn't want them to get dirty, but these are like sticky, bloody hands. I put these on the wall last year and they stained the wall red. Oh, and these like fun candles. These are out all year round though. All right, let me set up my tea tray over here. right, I'm all decorated for Halloween. I decided that I just wanted to have one main section that I decorated. I didn't even touch the mantelpiece over here. I just left it completely as is. So I like having the bookcase directly across from my couch being the focal point, having my little tea tray and advent calendar station set up on the table every morning, and then over here just a little bit of lights, adding fake plants to my plant stand that should have real plants on it and only has one. That'll be an after Halloween adventure. I tried the bloody hands. They didn't really keep through the year, so I'm gonna toss those. I also tried to put up purple curtains with these black curtains, but they weren't long enough. They looked kind of stupid, so took them down. I have this new throw blanket out for the Halloween season, the bats, my purple pillows. So yeah, I'm feeling a little festive. Feels nice to be decorated now that it's October. And with the advent calendar, I will start 13 days out from Halloween. I'll probably be sharing my reviews with that on my Instagram stories, so follow me there if you haven't yet. Subscribe to this channel. We are doing a lot of cosplay costume content this month on the Shorts channel, bringing you some Halloween themed vlogs. And my name is Leah, and I'll see you soon. Peace out. Let it go. 얼어붙어 like whoa. 어지러워 I see 한여름에도 난 겨울 Yeah, girl, cold blood Yeah, 너와 있을 때 I swear 제가 먼저 zero 폭설한 그 chill day